Hey guys, how's it going? If you can't tell, we got some new merch in store. We got a new logo, and a lot of you have been asking for aprons, so we wanted to show them off because we have them. So linked below is the store. You can check out all the gear we have. We love it, so we hope you love it too. I'm going to be making something really exciting. This was inspired by Delish. If you follow them on Instagram, they have a ton of crazy recipes, and this one looks really crazy. They made like a Brie cheese macaroni. But I liked the concept of using this whole thing of cheese to make a dip because it makes it really easy, cuts out all the work of like melting the cheese down by hand. So the first thing we're gonna do is cut a big hole in the Brie. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting a rim around the Brie wheel. This is an 8-ounce wheel, and then I'm going to take off the rind so that the cheese at the bottom is exposed to the heat. So you're just gonna wanna keep using your knife to cut off the rind. Slowly but surely, it'll come off, and then you'll have all the Brie exposed. If you don't get all the rind, that's totally fine. The cheese is gonna melt regardless. Once your Brie is exposed, you're just gonna place this in a skillet. So like I said, this is an 8-ounce wheel. This is a 6-inch cast iron skillet, and we're gonna pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. So while the Brie cheese is melting in the oven, we're gonna get the rest of the ingredients prepped. So we're making a taco dip. So there's gonna be ground beef, onion, tomato, and all the taco seasonings. You could even dollop on sour cream at the end, make a taco bowl out of it. It's super delicious. So we have a tomato here and we have an onion. We're gonna use half the tomato and a third of the onion. I'm gonna do large chunks, so that's how I like my dips, chunky. Again, large chunks. Looks good to me. And then we're gonna set that aside. So we're gonna get our skillet heating to medium-high heat, and we are gonna add in half a pound of ground beef. So half a pound is a good portion for the 8-ounce Brie wheel. So once your skillet's heating, I'm gonna add half a pound of ground beef in. And we're just gonna break it up into chunks as it cooks down, and then let that fully heat through. So once your ground beef is partially cooked through, I like to add in all the taco seasonings. So they are all right here. Okay. So in here is a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of garlic, half a teaspoon of pink salt, half a teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1/8 teaspoon cayenne, and 1/4 teaspoon paprika. And then we have some red pepper flakes. I like a little more spice. So I'm just gonna add this in and mix it around. And then once you've mixed it all in, I'm gonna add in my tomato and my onion. So right in. And we want everything to cook down slightly so the onions are tender and the tomatoes are softened. So we'll give that a couple minutes. All right guys, it has been 20 minutes. Brie is looking good. I'm gonna pull it out. Let's see what it looks like. This is looking gorgeous. And so you can tell, like, leaving the little rim has allowed it so the cheese didn't go over. So now we're just gonna add our ground beef taco mixture right on top. Just add a little at a time. And you're just gonna mix that in there. And the cheese might pour over. The ground beef will pour over a little. That's okay, because this is a dip. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. Let's add more. And then I just like to surround the cheese with all the remaining ground beef. So you know, you can just add some as you please and dip it around. And that's how you make a really easy taco dip using a big wheel of Brie cheese. This is perfect to serve at any time of day. And you can use anything to dip. You can use a spoon, you can use some veggies. Pork rinds go really great. That's what I tried the first time I made this, and it was delicious. So let me give this a try and let you know what's up. Oh, that is so good. If you guys have ever had Brie, you know that Brie has a very distinct taste. It's really creamy and buttery, somewhat mild, but like just very different. Not like cheddar, not like normal taco cheeses. So that combination with some ground beef and some delicious seasonings is just, it's my perfect dip. So definitely check out the link below. It'll show you exactly how to make this and all the proportions for everything you'll need. This is delicious. Serve it at your next party.